Hi. Sometimes foreigners wonder how do Costa Ricans live in a middle class, let's say almost working class community in the city. Uh, those sections should not be termed as dangerous, rather as all once, like in many places in Europe. In Italy, for instance, some suburbia date back to the 1500s. So this is how it looks like. Okay, uh, this is a barrio in San Jose, middle class, not high middle class, not low class, but just middle class. So the houses are very old. They're been here for over perhaps 70 years or so, and there's a supermarket round about by the Chinese, very expensive one, and other areas are mixed with some good houses, some old houses, and new houses, but not a very big deal. For instance, this house belongs to an artist. She is a well-known painter. She used to live in the States, married an American, but now she found out that she could not stand living with Americans anymore. Not non-offense. And so she came back, and this is the family house. Isn't it nice? They fence it up. Older neighbors are just quiet people. There's still some traffic here in the area, but people make it through. How are you, my dear friend? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien.
Bien.
He's a Costa Rican, deep blue-eyed guy,
Yeah.
and he and his family live.
Here it is.
You speak some English?
No,
You enjoy the neighborhood?
no.
Yeah, diga que yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of his sons and daughters live in the U.S.
Oh,
A little bit.
okay.
Bye-bye.
Van Drones.
Huh?
Van Drones.
100,000.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. We can see one of the...
Take it easy.
Take it easy, yeah, sure. This is one of the high-rise buildings of the city, and there are some other
Gringo loco.
Gringo, me, Ringo Loco. But how come you got those deep blue eyes, and they're Costa Rican?
Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah, some Costa Ricans come from, many Costa Ricans come from directly from Spanish ancestors. And you see the mountains over there? Those are the Radiant Mountains. But this area, Barrio Mexico, is an old city neighborhood. It's not far from downtown, and the place and the houses get better. Well, they don't have big lawns like in the U.S. There's a German living over there, but they're nice to get. Apartments or live in a house if you want to stay here for a while. There's a good bus service. The neighbors are nice, friendly as well, and like in some places in Europe, I mean, you go to Amsterdam and the houses stick together because there's no room, and some others in Germany as well. As one of my sayings, what's the fuck of it? I mean, suburbia is not always the proper answer. You need a car. Our neighbors spread apart. There's just one McDonald's and Burger King. And when you get out of the suburbia, and that's it. People enjoy life in their houses here in Costa Rica. Here, it's not far from downtown. Where Mexico is a hill, on top of the hill. There's some people of German descent, like the Hopes, myself, part German. And yeah, I'm part German. myself, the English did not migrate to Latin America that much. Only a bunch of Welsh in south of Argentina, too far from here. We're here in Central America. But many Germans did and set up businesses in the 1800s. So when Germans nowadays come here, oh, they were Germans, yeah, sure, of course. The American Costa Rican girls were there fair. Let's see, this is another part of the neighborhood. Can you see there's going downhill? This is the end of the part of Mexico. That's the high school. A very nice building, lovely, with green areas. And this is another area. Look, it's more commercial here, but it's how it is like. Oh wow, this street is made up of houses which date of all time. Yeah, I might say, oh no, but this is you find them in old sectors in Philadelphia, Baltimore. The problem is that in those cities that date for old time, there's much crime, which is non-existent in here. People enjoy their neighbors, their houses, and you can figure out how some neighborhoods are really nice. It is better than Colombia. In Colombia, the neighborhoods are friendly, scary, 3-4-story houses, and people down here they trim their houses, they paint them, and they like to be and live in a good environment. At least their own houses, their cars, and people love the neighborhoods, and so this is how it is like. For instance, this house is real nice. It's of recent construction. Other ones here, and we're approaching going to the downtown and part of Mexico. And one upon a time, you see real nice middle class houses there. I like that, small ones, typical Costa Rican, with tiles. And my goodness, the vegetable vendor is around. I can hear the sound. That's a vendor. So you can take your goods from his hand and he comes to your house whenever you want to. And some of the girls here are pretty. Costa Rican girls are fair skinned and dark haired. They're very pretty. They're fair skinned for the most part. Not even, there's another good neighborhood over there. And this guy is a friend of mine. He says, Beto, ¿qué tiene hoy de venta?
Manga, fresa y papaya.
Manga, fresa y papaya. Déjame un par de papayas en mi choza y te las pago después.
Sí, ahora vamos a...
¿A cuánto? ¿A cuánto?
No por mil.
Ah, no.
Y ahora paso.
Bueno, no, yo no estoy ahí. Tírala y el lunes se la pago. So there are. I want to show you guys another sector here. These are old houses that date back to perhaps 50, 60 years back. And this is why this neighborhood in part of Mexico is an old town. Some are brand new edifications. There's a garage here. People don't like to get those businesses around their house, but somehow they do. But we're getting to the older sector here. Hey, this is me, but you know, I just look like an SC guy, but I'm on working hours. Further down the slope, there are neighborhoods on the other side. San Jose is pretty much like that, hill after hill. So the neighbors are apart, and they have an identity of themselves. This is what I like about part of Mexico, which is the oldest town within the city. These houses over here, they have been designed. See the bus over there? The bus is not that expensive. It takes you downtown. These houses date back to the 1940s. Deco art. There was a German architect. He settled down here, and he designed all those houses After Deco style in Europe. His Manfred, his son, lives down here. He still does. Some houses are really taken care of, and some others are not that much. But see that in green one? I love it. And the neighborhood, yeah, nice, safe, no thieves, no crime. Moreover, there are almost no blacks here in Costa Rica. This is when I was in the States. Sorry to say, but yeah, I'm a foreigner. I was afraid when I saw a black in some neighborhoods, and they even live apart. In some sectors down here, we almost have no blacks. We have Nicaraguans. There are brown-skinned people. They come here as workers, pretty much like the Mexicans in the States. And so, this is oh, that was a vegetable vendor. There's a place here located where you can get a lot of fruit, fresh fruit. Oh yeah, some drinks as well. And hi. This is a typical syrup and fruit drink. Some others are made of other fruits around. I'm not that familiar, but they are here. Lots of them. And let's see. This is ceviche, which is it's like pretty much like sushi, but it's you see the liquid is made of mostly lemon juice. Yeah, and they boil lemon juice for a while, for about 10 hours, and the taste is really fantastic. This is one of the best ceviches. I don't know, I didn't realize they have it down here. Ceviche de mango. Mango ceviche, which is mango with some other ingredients, coriander on lemon juice. It's quite delicious. So let's see, as an aperitif, that's great. Okay, what's this all about? What's this stuff?
Mangos con chile jalapeño.
Okay, this is mango with jalapeno. Jalapeno, right? Jalapeno. And if you need some fresh fruit, banana or watermelon, this is one of the place's specialty. We got yogurt here. Yogurt with fruits, which is they're very well known place. How much they go for? ¿Cuánto?
1,500.
It's all about let's see, almost $2 and 80 cents. This one with this one. ¿Cuánto está?
1,500.
Yeah, all of them. This is made of also, but it's not on vinegar, and the ones are not on vinegar, but in juice, or even having some brown cake treats. This is a real fruit specialty place. They have also whole fruit here for sale, and this is one of the best places in the neighborhood where you can buy and enjoy your day, eating nourishingly. Wow, she's dancing. Okay, come on, let's do it. Let's dance. Costa Ricans are pretty much like that. Huh? They I'm sorry. Hold on. Hey, you guys, you do it. Come on, dance for us. She doesn't want to dance for us anymore. Hello, hola, hello. No, she's just working. Come on. Costa Ricans are pretty much into smiles. This is one of the things that makes people here healthy. And Costa Rica has been termed as one of the happiest countries of the world in terms of, let's say, education, also medical services, one of the 5th best one in the world. But let's not get this it. Finland is not anymore a very happy nation. It's just the number one, with Russia, as the next neighbor, and Taliban's just near Helsinki. And I assure you that we enjoy life better than they do. they got cold winters and the people are not that friendly as down here in Costa Rica. And so many people come here and visit and they get surprised how people here are. Yes. Ciao, bye-bye. We're just going back to some downtown area here. Well, I'm open and I smile a lot, but I live in Germany and the States, and you know I I restrict myself, my emotions more. Besides, because of my dad was German, and so he hardly smiled, but I do. Oops, sorry. They sell good stuff out here. This is Manfred's house. All this was made by his family. Even the cane ran down to a story house over there. It was a beautiful building, and all these designs were by his father, a German architect who settled down and happily married to a Costa Rican woman. Well, this part of the border of Mexico, which is not far from the city, but it's located on the hill. There are more businesses here. Then a bakery and some Cubans in that building. I don't know why they don't paint it. It's so beautiful. They have a pizzeria there, and there's a bar over there, Janeiro over there, that makes the best tapas in Costa Rica. People come from all over the city. The tapioca bar is closed down now, but it's so nice, and it gets a lot of music in here in the evening, at nighttime. I don't drink, but this is really well, when I was reading the Swedish law of a second retail store, this is one of them, and you can get good cloth in there for not that big deal of money. Even girls, and you know, fashionable clothing from older times. Well, this is our little McDonald's, and you get chicken here for as much as no more than $3 or $4. Just some potato fries, but yeah, you get 5 pieces for $6, which is $20, and the others range from $3 to $4.50. And so it's a copy of McDonald's and dark French chicken. Well, this is a Colombian bakery. You get all sort of treats here. I'm not much into this because you know, they make you fat. And if you are looking for a birthday cake, there you go. And there's some drinks and bread of all sorts. Probably it's not the bread that you see here. You don't see it in the States. The bakers here, they bake with some small pizza. They are made from mostly Spanish and Italian bakers. So you find them in the States rather as a gourmet food. But for us, this tamal made of sweet corn. But you could get it in Iowa. I guess I doubt they do that in Iowa. ¿Y esto de qué son? What is this made of what?
De arándano.
Arándano and English pastry. Thank you, gracias. And there are older trays here if you really want to get into it. But there are some customers here that don't let me see them. Persians are, it's a German influence. Persians means Persianos, and some, they call it brownies as well. And other treats here, Argentina, I'll show you what my food is. The Argentinian ones, and stars, and other treats that will make you enjoy it. You guys see the place over there? That's Heredia. And that's Heredia. It's a nice place to go there, and hiking in the mountains is just lovely. You can even see jaguars there. There's a volcano over there. And here there's some taxis, and over there you get to the downtown. You see that? It is. You see, sorry, it's a hill, and this is the main park. Yeah, there's a bowling no pool area over there. I don't go. I don't always have money to go. And see, this is the main park. It used to be a football area, but now they made it into a park. And it's really nice to come here. Foreigners, these are Nicaraguans for the most part, as I mentioned, they come here to enjoy. Costa Ricans do not much visit this place anymore. Nicaraguans don't have a place to enjoy, so they just come to the park. This is the main church. The dome is the only plastic one in the country. It's very sonorous, and the echo is really stunning. That's our Escuela Argentina Republic, Argentine. Let's say Republic of Argentina school. I went there when I was a kid, and this is made up for a town in Italy. And this is a library for kids. That's why Costa Rica is so alluring, because of the World War. I'm finding a very interesting scene here. The neighbors are just painting the soccer and baseball court, and sorry, hello. And so they're doing as a free service. Hello, how are you?
Fine.
You speak English? A little bit. What are they doing here?
Bueno, mejor hablo español.
Yo traduzco.
Está bien. No, esto es una acción comunal
It's a communal activity, yeah.
que queremos que los niños se motiven para venir a jugar.
So we want the kids to come here to motivate them to come to play
También
games.
los grupos de vida sana,
And also those groups of healthy living,
para que hagan zumba, para que bailen.
so that they do their Zumba and dancing here. Oh, that's nice.
¿Ok? Y aparte de eso, hacerle la guerra a la delincuencia y a la droga de esta manera.
Yeah, they are trying to cope with drug and delinquency, showing those kids that doing sports is the best way to pass their teen years.
Y algo muy importante que se ha
And something
perdido,
important,
el sentido de pertenencia.
that yeah, sometimes is lost in a way, is the sense of belonging to the community, which is very, very commending. Your name, sir?
Mi nombre es Donald Leiva.
Donald Leiva. Anything else you want to say? ¿Algo más que quiero decir, Donald?
Sí, que ojalá todas las comunidades se organicen
Well, we want all the communities to organize themselves
y apoyemos la parte deportiva y recreativa.
and support the sport and entertaining way for young people and adults alike. Muchas gracias.
Aquí desde Costa Rica para el mundo.
Yeah, from Costa Rica to the world. That's it. Gracias. So the neighbors are painting the benches and making the place enjoyable to the citizens, and making this part more beautiful than it really is. There's plenty of sunshine here, and there's plenty of trees and places where people can sit down, areas when they sit down. They come with their dogs, and it's really nice. I'll translate to you. Hello, what's your name?
Carmen,
Carmen. Usted es una vecina.
sí,
She's a neighbor. Why do you like coming here? ¿Por qué viene a pintar?
porque
Y-
es mi comunidad.
This
mi
is my
barrio,
community. This is my server.
Sí, y para que se vea bonito.
So everything may look nice. The cost of living here in Costa Rica is not that much for a foreigner. Some of the things that can be found here is vegetables are very cheap, and fruits, meat and milk is not that expensive, but meat and fish and chicken is rather cheap. chicken and get it and make a soup at home with vegetables, and that will be fine. We'll have a rice with chicken, that'll be fine. But meat is expensive. Here is part of the neighborhood as well. This area is one of, there's another one. There are good houses here. Yeah, it's still kind of hilly, but I like the houses here. They're nice. It's still. Well, let's see that place over there. I hear behind a Deco style house. Well, the Victorian ones are located in another very expensive neighborhood, but this still remains a token of the old times of town where many good families lived in the 1940s and 50s, and now they pass on to other suburbs, like for instance in Dallas where I used to live. Oak Cliff used to be the place of the wealthy, and they move out and they came into suburbia and into Plano and Albertson, whatever, and so they became the place of Mexicans. It doesn't happen here that much because there's still house owners who still keep their houses, and this part of the neighborhood is really cozy. You don't need to go out into suburbia to buy a expensive house, and then you have to take the bus downtown. Cars and gas might be a little bit expensive, and so you can enjoy the city from here. Please come to Costa Rica, and I promise you I'll handle some other nature sporting places, all the nature, and all with Costa Rica. Every Costa Rican can offer you guys. Solo pura vida.